Marina and I are here. Thank you, Arlindo and Paula, for being with us today. We met under a very unique circumstance, which is a co-living house together here in Singapore. So then for those in the audience who don't know you, your story, please introduce yourselves and then maybe talk a bit about how you chose Singapore to be expats.
Ladies first.
So we lived very quietly in a very nice country, Portugal, but we were unsettled. I think it maybe is a life age crisis or something that on the age you starting to aim to change things and not be able. And so we were not very happy with our job. And then we started looking. And then Arlindo got offer. He cannot refuse us, so we came.
Yeah. So it was not we were looking in different places, but then in the end, Singapore chose us. I think
Yeah, I
it was
see.
more like
Yeah,
that.
and then so mainly it was by chance because we never ever traveled that far. The last country of Europe.
And we were told several times that we were probably too old to emigrate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
exactly.
Yeah.
Which was weird because, I mean, in our heads we're not old, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
perhaps externally, maybe we look
I don't know.
older. I don't know.
No, we have a lot of comments like, "Oh, so strange at your age."
No, I feel like you guys are
Because
peaking
you are
career,
secure.
you know?
No, because our jobs were secure.
No.
Secure
Yeah.
means that we can be there forever. But forever is 20 years. 20 years is a lot.
Yeah.
You
need
are not.
a development.
Yeah. And you're
Like,
not,
doesn't matter what age.
if you're not really happy with what you're doing, why
20
stay?
years,
Just
like
stay.
still 20 years to go, not happy, not able to change anything. So like changing in our own country was not an option. So
I think changing the first time is the difficult one, right? After that, change becomes
easier.
Yeah.
And you try, you start to live in a different way, like less baggage. You are not attached to things, but
yeah.
more.
I have issues with that. Still have issues with that. I took a mixer from Spain to Turkey.
I
Okay.
carried the mixer.
And to Turkey to
Okay,
Taiwan.
I-
And in the luggage, he makes me throw it away when we came here.
She's still very resentful. But
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
was the
I
best
have
mixer.
a nice story about that, but it's about an espresso machine.
you guys
Because,
carried one?
I lived for 1 year in Cambridge in the UK, and I like very much coffee. And we had a spare Nespresso machine in Portugal. So one of the times I came back to Portugal for the weekend or whatever, I just packed one of the Nespresso machines we had in my bag, and I was going through the X-ray.
Yeah.
And the lady checking the X-ray was actually laughing. I said, "Yeah, sorry about that. It's an espresso machine, as you can see. It's probably not that usual." And she turned to me and said, "You cannot imagine the number of times we get coffee machines going through the X-ray. It's amazing."
You know,
My
people love
God.
their coffee.
Yeah.
Every time you move a house or change your home from one place to another, you need to adjust it lately. Correct. So
Yeah.
the grocery is not the same place. The hairdresser is the tough. The tough is the hairdresser.
For some people,
For some
not so much.
for others that have scarce hair, it's not so much. But I think for ladies, it's a little bit more difficult. But also other kind of things that we normally like and we don't want to miss after moving. So
Yeah.
always try to improve some certain things and then replicate others. Replicate is more difficult always.
Yeah.
To try to
It's always
find out some other ways of living. So this is mainly the thing. But so for example, us, every time we change house, even in Singapore, We go to the supermarkets, wet markets, and see, and cafes. Where are the cafes?
We love
Us
talking
too.
about the cafes. That's
Yeah.
like our first thing to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, and nice places to just have a meal with casual and have a bit later, and stuff is nice, feel cozy. We went to the all wet markets in Singapore, correct?
Not
It was kind of
all. I
nice.
think we missed a few.
How come? No, we went to the major ones: Chinatown, Geylang Serai, and then the other one, Tekka Market, and Tiong Bahru Market.
Do you guys buy stuff from the wet markets?
Always.
Yeah.
We are.
We
Yeah,
used to buy a lot of fish from the fishmongers.
the
That's like
fishmongers are
being
quite
very
nice.
integrated in the culture, I think.
Yeah, you guys are
No,
Singaporean.
We're just afraid of going there because you point. That's it.
You point out and even once we passed by a stall in the Chinatown wet market that is on the basement of the building,
Yeah.
and we were like, oh, suckling pig, like a roasted suckling pig. Like, okay, let's
Lechon?
thanks.
You guys got one?
Lechon.
You guys got a full?
No.
Oh.
I got a few.
A few pieces of
few
lechon.
No, they will sell it for the lunch. We're like, well, we don't have anything prepared, so let's buy it. Then,
But the good thing about Singapore is that people actually help.
how
So
helps?
the
Like,
lady in the stall did not know how to speak English.
and it was
But
just
the
Chinese.
guy next door on the next stall, he knew.
So he helped
So he
translate.
translated for us.
That's so nice.
So they do that a lot of time. That's a very, very nice thing that Singapore has. Although sometimes older people or in some neighborhoods, they will not speak all the languages. There is someone else in there that will speak and they will help.
Help out.
Yeah, someone will help.
For me, it's Ian. He's the one knowing to eat Chinese, so I'm just like look at him. I'm like, help me, help me.
But also Singlish, I think, is difficult, even for me as like a native English speaker. I think the Singaporean English is like, I have a tough time sometimes.
Yeah, we had to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
not
they speak in a different way. Now they complain that I have accent.
You do.
Yeah.
I did notice that when I first, had my first chat with you, is a little bit of a Singlish accent on some words.
Yeah,
It's not all, but some. But after 10 years, that's has to be expected.
Nowadays it's like they are
That tendency to end every single word with an
and
You know, ah.
And Kela.
And la.
Because you work with all Singaporean folks that
all
are
Singapore's. They are, everyone is Singaporean. It is kind of nice also because sometimes I call their attention for things that non-Singaporean have. Okay, like I have to have a work pass. None of them have. So they don't know exactly what happened.
What are the conditions?
What are the conditions?
What
if
are
it
the
is or
difficulties
not.
in getting a
like
work
employment
class?
pass, the visa. Okay.
Because all of them are Singaporean.
Right.
You will not
And then
know.
they don't understand why sometimes students want to stay in Singapore but they cannot because they cannot get a work pass.
Mm.
And then they kind of think, oh, they come here and they do their education and then they leave. Yeah, sure, they leave, but some would actually want to stay, but they don't get a work pass.
Yeah, like after the PhD, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because some university, what they do is like, okay, we offer you the pre-master, but you have like to do a PhD, or like
So
something like that.
some of the scholarships come with a bond,
Yeah.
and they have to
Yeah.
do that.
The majority, yeah, but the majority of them
But the majority don't have.
don't. For postgrad, for postgrad, undergrad, yes.
What the
Undergrad, yes.
UK does, because our son was
Okay, yeah.
there,
Yeah.
you do the master or PhD, whatever, and then
Undergrad.
for the next year, when you graduate for the next year, there's a kind of an expedited way of getting a work pass.
Yeah.
So
We have that
companies take
parents as
advantage
well.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. How often are you guys making Portuguese food at home?
almost every day, as you know.
No, the thing is, we are used to. So we had kids, and with small budgets, you need to cook, and it's also because you will normally canteens in Portugal will not have the best food ever. So I would prefer to eat at home. Anyway, I do enjoy cooking, so that
Yeah, that's right.
that's make it easier. Anyway,
So
Yeah.
yesterday we went for the turtle soup.
yeah. So
Sometimes we cook at home.
yeah.
It's-
For lunchtime, not so much, but for dinner,
But it's the best time because you cook when you have like, because when you want to, when you have like the passion of cooking, not because you have to.
No, it's
yeah.
So that's nice in reality to think
The
about.
thing is, for me, when we had to cook almost every meal at home, I think what is annoying is planning. So if you have a planning, so I normally say if we would do, so normally we would do to the wet market and then we plan the all week meals, and then on the day itself you don't need to plan it anymore.
You don't need to
Because
decide. It's decided already.
You already decided. You already have the stuff on
Just
your
do it.
fridge. You just cook
Executing the
happily,
yeah.
all good. So you don't have that wait like, oh, what I'm. So
What am I
what
going to do
I will
today?
do today? Do I have the stuff in there? No. So if you plan in ahead, then that weight of of course, if we didn't like it or today I don't feel like to cook, so you just go out and
Oh, that's
find
nice.
something.
No,
There will
that's
not
nice.
be any danger in there.
The one that says, let's go for a burger.
Someone likes more steaks and burgers, correct?
Yeah, true.
But I will like go more for
Salads,
salad,
green stuff.
but local or whatever.
Well, there's very good salad options right next door.
Yeah,
Too.
that's
So
true.
you can check that out. Hey, speaking of food, right, which we were talking about earlier, was that a big adjustment for you guys when you first came to Singapore?
It was a little bit on the hot side.
Oh,
It's very, very spicy. And you were not used to that.
yeah.
I always put some spice in there, but not that hot. But nowadays, when you go to the restaurant back in Portugal and say patatas bravas,
Yes.
like where?
It's not
Yeah.
spicy at
Not
all.
that spicy at all. Me,
So your spice tolerance is up here now.
Yeah.
much higher, yeah.
me too. I felt it. I was like, this is like sauce with tomato.
yeah.
That's it.
There's
We,
no
we
spice.
still cannot take mala hot pot.
Malahat.
That one is a
I mean,
Too much.
bad
Too
for
much.
us.
Yeah, not very hot neither. No.
So what about like the different flavors, here besides the spice? Like maybe you have a restaurant near the old house, right? The Lemak, nasi lemak place
Uh-huh.
that you really like to go to. So you guys have adjusted to Malaysian food, Singaporean food.
Yeah, we like it.
We don't like. So we always try food, correct? When I go to a restaurant, I will look on what feels more strange
He studies the menu.
and say like, oh, I don't know this combination. This one.
We'll go for the weird dish.
Experiment.
But we like local food. We also like Indian food. Perhaps Chinese is not our favorite, but we will take
Yesterday
Chinese
we
food.
did eat Chinese or
Turtle soup, so good.
for first time.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've had
Yeah. We had it.
Yeah, and it was the
Good.
but Arlindo loves the Indian food also very nice.
My favorite.
Very nice.
Peranakan food we do like,
Peranakan, yes.
but for others it's like other kind of
Indonesian is always
Indonesian
good as
and
well.
Malay is quite nice. So the food
Thai
courts are
food, obviously. Yeah.
Thai and Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah, here there's like a lot of like variety.
I think it's the perfect place to try out different food.
Yeah,
true.
everything.
So I don't think that Europe is such like, you don't have that possibility. Like at least in Madrid, there's not food from all around the world, in Madrid.
Or
I mean,
perhaps-
there is, but not so good quality.
But I think there is, but it's probably one or two restaurants
Yeah, in the
of
whole
this
city.
country.
Yeah.
Whereas here, I mean,
It's
what,
full.
100?
Yeah.
200?
Yeah, for sure.
You guys have now been here for 10 years,
Yes.
right? And
Yeah.
you've both
Yep.
been at the university
Mm-hmm.
teaching.
In
in
and
that
out.
time.
Yeah. Me in and out. Arlindo states.
Yep. Yep.
What do you guys think the work environment has been like? We've heard lots of different things about people spending lots of time, at work. It's a much more intense work culture we've heard. Maybe in Europe. What's your guys' experience with it?
Well,
Me first now?
me first.
Why not?
Beautiful.
It is very intense for a number of reasons. I think culturally it is kind of expected as well. But the periods of class, at least in the university where we're at, instead of 2 semesters per year, we have 3 trimesters, which means that you have way more classes and less time in between. So, for instance, in Europe, nothing happens in August, right? And in here, it's completely not the case. So, you get 2-3 weeks in between terms, and then you start over again. So, that kind of period where you could kind of switch off and go somewhere else and relax. In here, you have it also, but it's not that long.
So when's your vacation here in Singapore?
Like
They
explode. No, the thing is also
It's more
the,
spread.
although the universities will ruled go for the same more or less same timeline as in European or America, the schools for the kids are not. So and it's like the local schools and the international college do not have the same calendar also. So it's like how many times we were saying, let's go for a quiet weekend to Malaysia and then stay 2 hours on the traffic count to pass the border, and then
Because
they
it was
found out
secondary school holiday and everyone was going.
Ah.
We didn't know.
like never know this one
Yeah, but so previously we would spend our vacation in August going somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably
The majority.
visiting family, going somewhere else. And in here right now it's not that extended of a vacation. So you go
Like
2 or 3 days to
winter.
this place, and then 2 or 3 months later you go another weekend to another place, and it's like that.
Because in Europe, it was like all of August. Everything
Everyone.
shuts
It's-
down. The
everything
businesses are shut down.
Yeah.
The beach.
and
Yeah.
you need to go, although everything is packed with people, and
Yeah.
all the hotels are super expensive.
Yeah.
So you just go.
I must say that I think that Portugal and Spain is very similar, that their holidays in summer is really, really long. Just because it's very, very hot. They need it to be long. But
That's
in
true.
France, it's like less long. It's only August, and then it's spread all over the year.
Okay.
I do realize that. They have a lot of weekends that they are like 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like you can do a bridge, is what we call it in Spain, the
Okay.
bridge. You know?
Yeah. In Portugal, it'll be the ponte.
The
That
pond.
will just like you jump from one holiday to
Yeah.
another, and
Yeah.
or you take one day and then you have almost one.
Exactly.
Very
Exactly.
nice. Yeah, but in here, even if you are on a holiday, they consider that it's your job to reply. So normally you consider that even you are on holiday, you should be available.
Oh, wow.
That's very different from Europe.
I think they assume we're connected.
They assume
somehow,
they're connected,
right?
and then
Because we are connected every day.
and although
That's true. Yeah.
although we normally put the emails nowadays, the email saying I'm on leave or whatever, they continue the drive, and sometimes they text like need to solve this one, but normally we'll try always to put the vacation on places that we know that is less busy, or other way is Christmas, because everyone it's kind of strange. So everyone will have because this does not happen in Portugal. So if you have, or at least on my time, you have vacation if you need to take the vacation, and that year if you don't take, you will not go for the next year or stay.
It will not spill over.
Oh,
No.
it doesn't roll over.
It doesn't roll over.
In here, rollovers.
It rolls over
That's so
part of
nice.
it. Part of it.
Until 14 days. So everyone
Can roll over.
will
in-
clear the sinks
my
that
God.
until so everyone will be on vacation literally on the last 2 weeks because it's the last chance to roll over the 14 days less than whatever. So then everyone will just
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's
Yeah,
quite nice.
My father will love that because my father has lost so many holidays because he likes to work a lot.
yeah.
It doesn't roll over.
So
It's great.
it doesn't roll over, and then he's like, I lose it everything, you know? Yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah.
here.
And the other situation in which everyone is away is Chinese New Year.
January.
Everyone's coming up.
Just,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's coming, yeah. So it was kind of a surprise because the first time, the first year that we've been here, we came straight to Christmas, and Christmas everything was open, and they were like, okay, it's open.
Yeah.
Because for us, Christmas everything is closed. And then I was like, okay, so nothing closed. Then
Chinese
it's mainly on the eve of Chinese New Year and the first day of Chinese New Year, everything was closed. They're like, suddenly you're like, I need to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My milk, my bread.
But then I found out, no, all the
There are a number of stores that
Western restaurants don't care. They continue. So
Okay.
Maybe little farmers will still be open.
Hopefully the supermarket
yeah,
That's
that's an
cheap ice.
Australian. But
yeah, they will.
they
will
will.
be open. Okay.
And you can always get a pasta or pizza.
Yeah, well,
as
yeah.
well.
So just go
Okay.
and then you were like, I was having a scary moment because 10 years ago they will close almost to 2 days. Nowadays, not that so much.
Yeah.
After 10
Okay.
years, not that much. They were like, oh, they closed. And then the next year, it's like, okay, we'll travel, and it was so expensive.
So there's these small differences that might seem big, but after 10 years, you get used to it. So
No,
it's
Do you
normal.
celebrate Chinese New Year?
no. We are old. We no one invite us. It's not true. Someone invited us once, correct?
Yeah,
That was a friend. But then we moved on. She did have small children. It was too complicated for her.
We should do something at the house. Cause,
Yeah.
well, actually, you'll be in Thailand.
Yeah, we've been in Thailand, but then I come back. Yeah, for doing something.
Okay.
We also be
so
traveling.
What we now have been doing last year and this year, we're going to do the same, is so Chinese New Year is basically 2 days, right?
Mhm.
And if they are in the middle of the week, and if you go somewhere else, you only need to take 3 days of vacation.
We do the bridge.
Oh, that's
So
great.
we do that and
Very
go
good.
somewhere else that's not China.
That's very nice.
Very good. Very good.
How do you guys manage traveling home? Because your kids are still in Portugal, right? It's gotta be hard, right? It's a long flight.
It's painful. It's really painful.
Yeah, but there's WhatsApp, you know.
Yeah, SAP is quite nice.
No,
Nowadays,
the travel is long.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no direct flights.
No,
so
right.
you always need to stop somewhere, which is good because then you split it a 14-hour flight into 7 plus 7 or 6 plus 8 or something like
Yeah.
that. So in a sense, it's okay. And we don't go there every month, obviously, because it's not cheap. And whenever we go, we stay for 2 weeks or something
Yeah.
like that.
And
You
we
feel
lose-
like it's quality time, the time that you spend since you move abroad and you go return.
It's not vacation for sure.
Because
Because
we're talking about kids, right?
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
kids are probably your age, but they like mom's cooking.
yep.
So we end up going to
more.
Portugal and actually cooking more.
That's why I'm also a little bit against going on Christmas, although I need to go on Christmas because the majority of the restaurants also will close.
Yeah.
So then I think in June or in May it was much easier and everything is open. So
Yeah.
no one is
allowed to.
on holiday and
but-
everyone will enjoy the weather is
It's
nice.
still a quality
Yeah.
time. Our kids are with
No,
us.
it's always quality.
We
time.
cannot hug our kids
Yeah,
on
yeah.
WhatsApp, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the part of although we do cook a lot and we tried, we did stay at Singapore for some Christmas,
Yeah.
but
During
it was
COVID, we couldn't go.
during COVID and after,
Yeah.
and it was fell wrong
Yeah, I felt wrong. That's weird.
Very weird.
When it's hot out, we talked about it this year because we were in the Philippines for Christmas, and just the sunshine, and no Christmas
The
markets.
songs are the
And they
same.
hear
right?
the same songs,
Right.
but it's like,
Let
Yeah,
it
it's
snow, let
yeah,
it
yeah.
snow.
It's not the same vibe.
Yeah, it's not the same, not the same. And not having everyone with us like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay.
but you learn, you are like, okay, this is not again happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, yes, that's the thing. We learn what because, for example, the other day I was talking with one of my associates, and she was saying, before everyone would go to the family on Chinese New Year, and nowadays people do holidays. They don't return
You go somewhere
to the-
else.
But that's, I think we did, part of us also trying to do this. And then like, okay, that's not work. We really, really need to go and be together with the family.
Yeah.
So it's like, in essence, kind of we learn for trying and error.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to try. And
Yeah.
So after 10 years now in Singapore, you guys think you'll stay here for a lot more? Are you thinking about your next adventure? Are you getting the itch again?
I think we are getting
I think
the...
we're getting itchy.
I normally, I have a joke. Before I used to change places 3 years.
Everything.
Every 3 years I will change
When you were
or
younger.
house or whatever school. I will not stay longer than 3
Yeah.
years in whatever place. Then it's time to stay longer for the degree. On my time was our time was 5 years.
Yep.
So I had to, and then I failed one. So I have to- 6
But
years.
back then, bachelors were 5 years, not 3.
Yeah, bachelor was 5, and it was kind of harsh to be able to do it in 5, and so it in 6. So it was the double of the time that I staying somewhere or anywhere.
Yeah.
So Arlindo, no, Arlindo was
because-
staying.
Because you have moved since you were a kid.
Yeah. I
different
moved
places.
a lot of places.
Oh, yeah. Like I remember you told me that you were
I
like,
have 3 primary schools. Means so it was always for me. It was easy. We just move, not a problem. Like
Yeah.
just move, and then we started to settle more.
You have kids and you have more things to move, so you move less.
Less
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then
and also like you had moved to the UK. No.
I stayed in the UK for 1 year. Yes.
And
But-
but I stay.
you stay. I remember you stay.
Yeah.
I stay. But
That makes like a huge difference. Like moving alone rather than moving with your partner.
Yeah. It is tough.
More tough.
We were looking for a change that didn't happen, so I just ended up coming back to Portugal
Yeah.
because being away is not.
It's hard.
It's not.
It's hard. Like I cannot imagine like going away, not having him right now that I'm getting like used to.
A
Yeah.
few days, fine.
A
A few
few
months,
days.
okay.
Yeah.
More than that, no, don't do it.
yeah. Nowadays it's not as before that you will not see or be able to talk every day. But talking is not exactly as staying, sharing, correct? So
Yeah.
Yeah, but Portugal from Portugal to the UK, you have direct flights, and you can, if you want to, you can come for a weekend.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah. But
But still, it's not ideal.
yeah, then with like if we are to go is like together.
Yeah.
Then we'll accommodate.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, we're at our time already. So,
Oh, wow.
thank you guys for sharing a bit about your expat experience here. Really
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Dinner time.